Well, hello, my fellow jeweler. So today I want to show you some of my favorite ways to color epoxy resin. This is not my normal video. I just felt like I just got to jump on and do this because people have been asking me how to color epoxy resin. So I'm going to show you a couple ways, and even one way that may seem a bit strange or you may not heard about, but is pretty cool. So let's dive right in and let me show you. Okay, so we have so many options for how to color our resin, our epoxy resin. The first one I want to talk about is our mica powder. I love mica powder. It's one of my favorite ways to color resin of all times. Now they have kits. They have kits where you can get 27 colors or 30 colors. I'm going to link all these in the description below so you can check it out, see what you like, or maybe order some for yourself. And so what you're going to do is you just open it up. I'm not going to actually mix it right now. You're just going to like take out just a little bit, and depending on how much you're using, right? 20 milliliters, 30, 50, 100. You're not going to do that much, right? It's really not that much. But little is better because you can always add more. You can't actually take away. So just like add a little bit more, mix it up, add a little bit more until you get the color you want. And I'm going to show you how to make sure that you're getting the color you want. Okay. And so there's a difference between mica powder look and then let's say your acrylic paint look. Acrylic is really great. The only thing is you got to remember to shake really well, like shake really well. Also with the acrylic, is that if you add too much to your epoxy resin, it will become like slime. Like literally, you know how kids play with slime and they go like this and there's like a big string? It'll become like slime. Let me show you like this clip right here. This is an epoxy, but this is UV resin, and UV resin and epoxy will do the same thing when you add too much of your acrylic paint. It'll become like slime and it's really hard to work with. It doesn't mean it's not gonna dry, really, it's gonna be okay, but it's just really hard to work with, okay? So you have your acrylic paint, you maybe wanna just put like 2 drops in and then mix it and try again and stuff. So then the next one is the pigments. There is resin pigments, which I got with a kit, Moda kit. And these are probably, not because of Moda, but because I'm just not a fan of pigments. There are lots of, YouTubers that are a fan of pigments and they have different colors, but it's just not my favorite. And then people say glitter colors resin. I don't know if it does. I mean, it makes it more colorful and stuff, but I don't know if it's exactly a color, but you can add glitter. You can add little or a lot or whatever. And then another favorite of mine, like one of my absolute favorites, favorite is the alcohol ink. I love alcohol ink. I love how it colors. I love what it does. I'm in love with alcohol ink. I love it. You just add a couple of drops and it'll do beautiful things. So with the alcohol ink, you can either just, with this technique, this was an alcohol ink where I just dropped a few drops, like 3 drops in, and then white drops as well. And it made this beautiful design on it. Or you can drop in a few drops and then you're gonna mix it in gently and get the color you want. But I think alcohol ink is a fun way to color your epoxy. So this is one of the last ones I wanna show you is you can use eye makeup. Seriously? Yes, seriously. So what you're gonna do is pick your color you want, and I'm gonna scrape it in there. It's kind of like mica powder to me. Can I just say like it's like the mica powder, and I'm gonna get it in there, and then we're gonna stir, and it's a lot more clumpy than the mica powder, but the colors are beautiful. Like the color you see is gonna be a beautiful color for your resin pieces. And so we're just mixing it, and then so many clumps. This is one of the reasons I don't always use the eye makeup, is because of the clumps that you have to work with, and you don't want clumps in your resins. Tip of the day for you when you're mixing color into your epoxy resin: 1, don't do it too fast or you're gonna make bubbles. Except it seems like with the acrylic, it takes away bubbles. I don't know how it does it. It's the chemistry of it all. It takes away bubbles. The rest of it doesn't take away the bubbles. So you have to be very careful. And if you want to see the color, if you're liking the color, what you do is you take your stick up, you drip it off, and that's the color you're gonna get. It's either gonna be, that to me is too transparent, so I would add more to it or just wait till more clumps dissolved in there, right? And so you try the stick method where you're testing out your color. And so I could add more color to this, right? Let's say I want to add more color because I didn't like the color it came off my stick. So I'm going to add more color like so. Gonna add more color. Gonna mix it until I like the color, and I'm gonna mix it really well, and then I'm going to check for my coloring. I wanted to show you guys these. This is the mica powder. This is all the mica, not this color of course, but this is mica powder. There's white mica powder, there's bronze mica powder, and there's coffee mica powder. This is actually acrylic paint. Of course not that color, but it's a white acrylic paint and orange acrylic paint. And then this is the alcohol ink. This is actually, once you dry your resin, you can actually paint on your mica powder. You can paint it on. And then this is the pigment. This is the pigment and stuff. And so again, it's not my favorite color. That's why I like using the other stuff. And so I just wanted to show you samples of that. So in my videos, besides the eyeshadow, I have used each one of these to color my resin. I'm gonna put links in the description below so you can go ahead and check out those pieces. And I'm gonna put like acrylic paint video, and then like mica powder video, and alcohol ink video. So you can go ahead and check those out in the description below. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe, comment, share, like, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye!